Hi, I'm so grateful that you have hopped on to this recording. And I, I've made this recording so that I can be all places at all times, and so that you can listen to this whenever it's convenient to you. So, first, I'm just gonna introduce myself in case I don't know you super well, and maybe you just are curious about Arbonne and you said yes to hearing this video. If you know me, then I'm sorry, this is boring, but maybe you don't know my Arbonne journey. So, I'm Maggie. I am married to my husband Luke. We have two kids and one on the way. So I've got a 5-year-old little boy and almost 3-year-old little girl. And like I said, another one due in July. So we're pretty excited about all of that. And I've been in Arbonne for about 6 years. So right before I got pregnant with Wally, it came into my life. And honestly, it just came in through a friend of a friend, my now one of my best friends, Kelly. She just was passionate about it, shared what she was doing when I met her. And months later, she asked me to to try a sample of the skincare. And at the time, I was using my mom's samples of another line. And anyway, so I thought, okay, I should be a grown up and maybe just try this out. And I loved it. I thought the products were fantastic. It smelled fresh on my face. It took me a couple days to realize that it was my skincare that I was smelling. I thought it was like a cleaning thing because it just smelled so citrusy and fresh. And anyway, I was really hooked because that made me realize what was in the products. And that's what I'm going to talk about tonight or today too. But so 6 years ago, I jumped in because I thought, oh, this would be a great side gig to help support my our house remodel. That's really all I saw it as. And now it's grown a lot more. And I'm going to talk about that too. But just so I'm super grateful that you popped on, that you're going to just understand what it is either that I'm doing as my friend so that you know what I'm doing, or you see if it might be an option for you. So what I'm going to do is share my screen. I go through this 2-page overview with everyone who wants to learn. And it's really a simple little overview, and it just kind of helps me stay on task and helps you get a little visual as we go through this, so you're not just staring at my face the whole time. So what it says, what's your side hustle? And it's so funny. I've been having this conversation more and more, is that everybody is doing something extra to help. So boost your income is one of the main reasons a lot of people do something along these lines. And the reason I'm going to talk about this side hustle or just network marketing in general is because I had no idea. So I'm a nurse by trade. That's what I went to school for. And now I'm mostly home with my babies. I still nurse. I'm still a labor and delivery nurse, and I work registry. So that just means like 1 or 2 shifts a month. So I'm very blessed. I get to be home with my kids. That's just what I want to do. But a lot of people do something along these lines along with their full-time job too. So, but I'm passionate about educating about network marketing because it's a huge part of why Arbonne is amazing, why the brand is amazing. And I think that everybody's going to be a part of some network at some point. So, so a couple reasons, and then we're going to talk about the brand a little bit more after that, but a couple reasons why network marketing is so interesting is that it's a way that you can boost your income. So like I said, it can replace your income if you so choose. If you choose to work it that way, it can just boost your income. It could be, like I said, it was helping with my house remodel when we first started. Then it helped with my student loans, and now it just fills in the gaps right now, and it's going to be growing and helping us to save and to build our financial security. So there's that, paying off debt, like I said, building your savings, giving bigger. So, a lot of people wish that they had more to give, and it's great to give whatever you have, whatever you're able to. But people can give a lot more with a lot more money, right? It's a fact. Money makes the world go round. So the other big thing is that you can live your bucket list, which is pretty amazing. So sometimes people think that they never can do something that they have always dreamed about doing. And doing something like this over time can really fund some of your dreams that you maybe never thought were possible and help you pursue your passion. So, I have found that, I love nursing, but I really love being at home with my family and having a single income family. I'm, again, so blessed for my husband's job, but I would love to help contribute financially too. And so that's what I'm able to do. and pursuing my passion in terms of being able to be at home and do that too is just one of my passions. And there's lots of other passions out there that I'm sure that you have. So I guess I do want to hope that you open your mind for a minute as we jump into this and just sort of think about what if this could be something for you? I had no idea that it was going to be something for me. And I had no idea that I would love it so much and that it would become a part of my family. So I guess I just want you to open your mind and your heart to hear what it is all about. And then it might not be for you, but it might be. And you might want some next steps of learning more about how it could be a fit for you. So I pray that that is what I can do for you, is just educate you on a couple different things here, network marketing and Arbonne's brand, and that you'll walk away with more knowledge at the very least. So, all right, so we're just going to go through this real quick. So I'm sorry I'm talking quick because I'm trying to do it in between some little quiet time that my daughter is having. So, and I don't want to waste your time. So people do it, like I said, part-time and full-time, anytime, really. You can work it in however you want to. And what I do as a sponsor for people who want to join my business is I help them figure out how much they want to do, what their goals are, and how much they're going to have to do to get there. So people work from 1 to 10 hours a week. A lot of people think that the people at the top of these companies have to be working crazy hours. And the thing is, it's funny because they don't have to be, but they end up enjoying what they're doing so much that they're working more than they probably even have to because they just love it. So we're going to talk about that more, but it's flexible. So I have done this all the different ways in my 6-year journey. I've gone more gangbusters, more towards that 10 or 12 hours a week. And I've been down to the 1 hour a week plenty of times due to babies and all sorts of things. So it's very flexible. We have a global territory. So basically, we are in multiple countries, 7, I believe right now. We're going to Germany this year at some point. But we've just partnered with another company, acquired us basically because they saw how amazing we are and our potential. And they wanted to partner with us to help us spread into other countries. So they're already in 100 companies. So it's amazing. That's like groundwork that's already been done for us. Like, so hard to just start up from scratch. And now they're going to have some like legs on the ground already that we're going to be able to just plug in Arbonne and grow. So I'm very excited about what's happening there. That just happened last fall, I believe. So low risk startup costs. It costs $49 to sign up as a consultant with Arbonne, which is nothing to compare to build your own franchise. And you'll see there it says 500 to 1,000 typical business order. And really that is just, it's not a requirement, but we suggest that you get as much product in your hands and use, because that is how you're going to succeed in this business. People only succeed in network marketing and in Arbonne because they love what they are sharing. And that's what we are doing in this. And we're going to talk about that. But that's where that number comes from, is just maybe getting a nutrition kit and a skincare set. And, that's really all you need to start growing. So, and we'll talk about that in a minute, about the products in the second half here. So we have an amazing home office. They do everything for us. We get a website. We get basically an Arbonne Google. So if you're looking for anything, it's there. Our home office is crazy supportive of us and really involved in the consultant, everyday consultant life. We have free business coaching. So we have awesome calls. I mean, that is the only reason I'm still here and you're still growing my business, is because there's these amazing free coaching, free learning, always personal growth things that you can plug into and just grow yourself and grow your business. And I am so grateful for that. It's really been a help in growing my business. Tax benefits. So it's a home-based business. It's a personal business. It's your own franchise. So you do taxes just like you would for that. So there's all sorts of tax benefits and write-offs that you can do because it's your business, even though it's from home, which I've learned a lot because I had no idea about how that worked. But and these are the two big things, these last 2 points here, that you earn while you learn. So this is where it's different than corporate America in these couple of different points. Okay, so you earn while you learn. Basically, you can jump in and have no idea what you're doing, no idea how to sell, which we do. We do sell products. So there is sales that happens and there are commissions, okay? We do not think of ourselves as salespeople because that has a really bad rap, a bad stereotype. So we are selling products, but we're not salespeople. We're not salesy. You don't have to have those types of skills. Anybody can do this business. But what's amazing is you can jump in, invite friends over, have your sponsor, so me, or however, if this is, somebody else, you're listening to somebody else's, you're listening to my call for somebody else, you have your sponsor come, have them educate them, do this 2-page sheet for them, educate them. They fall in love with the products after sampling them there. They order right away, and guess what? You get paid right away. We get paid commissions weekly. So it's pretty amazing how that works, and we can work through the details with you in terms of what those commissions are. But for clients, when they shop, you would get 35% commission. For our discount program, they shop at a 20% discount, so you would get a 15% commission. And then you also get something called an override, which is basically once you become one of the first levels of management, you get a percentage override of all of the sales as well. So that's just like this amazing icing on the cake that has honestly doubled my paycheck as I became a district manager. So we'll talk about that too. But the point is that you don't have to know everything. I still don't know everything. I don't know plenty, but you jump in with your passion and sharing what you learned, and you have your help of your team, and you start getting paid right away. So that's pretty amazing. This is the other thing. So this is how it works. So compounding. This is why this is different than traditional corporate America. Okay, so you're compounding your effort. You're being so much smarter with your time. So basically, you're building a network of consumers and consultants that teach others to build their network of consumers and consultants. So what happens is, let's just take real life example. Okay, so my friend Lisa now, she's a regional vice president. She shared with Kelly, the girl I mentioned earlier who shared with me. So she shared with Kelly this 2-page overview and a sample. Kelly liked what she heard. She researched it. She jumped into the business. She ended up doing the same for me. You heard that story. So she shops now. She taught me how to shop and share. I decided to jump in the business part too. So I'm shopping every month from the Arbonne online store, and I'm sharing. And I've shared with Cammie, who's shared with Gabrielle. So you can see we've created this ripple effect, okay? Now, Lisa only had to share how to do all of this with Kelly one time. And Kelly only had to share with me how to do it one time. But we shop every month, and we now have taught other people to do that too. So you can see how now Lisa, she's going to get paid on all of that, on her one-time effort that's now compounded into all the other people's efforts. So it just creates a ripple effect where you end up creating this whole network of people who are not just sharing like we are, but who are shopping too. I have many people that shop every month, and they just go online just like Amazon and shop. And I get a percentage of that commission as a thank you for sharing with them, for showing them what this Arbonne store was. So you can see how you create this compound effect of your one-time effort. You create this network of people who are just enjoying the Arbonne store just like you are. And what's different is I'm going to skip down to this, is because this is you creating an asset income. So at the very bottom there, it says asset income versus wage income. So as a nurse, I love what I do, but if I am not at the hospital, clocked in, working as a nurse, I'm not getting paid. And asset income is you creating this network and you getting paid no matter what you're doing. So whether I'm at the hospital having this baby, someone can be reordering their protein shake, and that's happened many times. You wake up in the morning and someone has shopped the online store, and I didn't have to do anything in that moment. Now, not to say that we don't provide excellent customer service and do our best to make sure everybody has any questions answered or anything like that. We definitely are a part of their experience, but at the same time, this asset income is always coming in whether you are working, quote unquote, or not. And that is the big difference between wage income. As we're looking to increase our savings and all that as a family, we've been, me and Luke have been going through that. You know, it's easy to think, okay, I could go and get right now money from nursing, right? But that's not going to continue to pay my family for years to come. So that's a big, huge difference that I had no idea about. So here's some other differences: the traditional approach versus the network marketing approach. So instead of, you know, hiring 100 salespeople, we're recruiting passionate people to do exactly what I'm doing right now, sharing with you what the brand is, and hoping that it'll just create this ripple effect, right? Knowing that it will, not hoping, knowing. There's no territories. You know, we teach anybody and everyone who's willing to learn. We set your own goals. You have, you know, you set your own hours. There is no boss. You are your own boss, which I can tell you can be challenging, but so empowering. And you're not alone. You know, you're in this business for yourself, but not by yourself. I love that. So we just teach people to share, kind of on this other side, over here, the left side. You know, we teach people to share and promote this product and this brand in an authentic way. That's what we teach. And people will be recruited because they'll be like-minded, just like us. And I hope that if you are feeling any tug on your heart, like, oh my gosh, I could do this, that you realize that you really can. And it can be anybody can do this if they're just passionate about something and love what they are sharing and want to love on people and build other people up. That's really what it's all about. So let's go on to this next part. So this is what I was talking about in terms of the compensation plan. So there's 4 different levels, and we have a whole next call, an opportunity call that I can share with you too, that really we kind of dig in the nitty gritty of all of this. But what I really want you to see is that these numbers are real numbers. So they're actually real people behind them. Like I said, my friend Lisa is a regional vice president. She's actually halfway to nation. I'm a district manager on my way to area manager. You grow in this company as much as you want to grow yourself and as much as you want to share this with others. Those 2 things are the only things that I should say are keeping you from, I don't want to say keeping you from the top, but will grow you to the top, because I have met many people at the National Vice President. This is not just for a select few. People are growing in this business like crazy because there's a supply and demand, which we're going to talk about too. But people want these products. They want the benefits that you get from these products. It's not just words on a paper or words on a bottle. These products really do what they say they're going to do. And so the more people you share it with and the more you grow yourself, we really encourage personal growth in Arbonne. And we want you to be your best self, not just for your business, but for your family, for the world. And by doing that, you end up growing your business because people are attracted to people who are growing themselves. So you can grow to all these different levels. And at area manager, I'll just add in too, that's when the business becomes willable, which is something I've never heard of before. So basically the business, if something happened to you, all of that asset income that you've built would continue to go back to your family for years, you know, and people are going to continue to shop even if you have passed away, sadly. So it's pretty amazing. There's also, you'll see there's a picture of a Mercedes-Benz. So you get a car bonus at the regional vice president level. I personally am going for a Mercedes minivan. So I won't be driving the cute sports Mercedes car probably for a while, but you know, how amazing to get money to help you have a nice, safe car for your family. That's my goal. And it's just because you've shared with so many more people, and how amazing to be able to give that gift to other people by helping them reach their goals too. That's really what it's all about. There's of course trips that you can earn, all sorts of things that you can earn just by growing your business. So that's a little bit about a lot about network marketing in a little nutshell. I've got an awesome book that I can recommend to you, like a 15-minute read that really paints a picture clear. Like I said, there's also a call that we do just specifically to learn more about that. So keep that in your mind as an option if you're just intrigued and you want to understand more, because that's how I was. As I started to learn, I was like, wow, I had no idea this existed. So more about the brand. And I love network marketing. I lead with that because I want you to know why I'm so passionate that I am in Arbonne as a network marketing company, and why I'm so proud of it. So basically, this sweet old picture here is one of our founder, Petter, and his family. They're from Norway. He began this in 1980. I mean, I'm sure his dream and his vision started before, but that's when the company started. And he just knew that the world, and even specifically the United States, needed safer products, and that they also needed a chance to be entrepreneurs. Now, we have both men and women in this company just thriving, but he knew, especially at that time, that women wanted to be home with their families, but also wanted to help provide, which is still true today, right? So he just knew that network marketing was super smart to put behind this brand. So I'm so grateful he didn't put it on the shelves and just let it do that, because now it can be so much more. And his culture and what his standards are really are still so true today. And we protect this culture so much because we know it is why we are still here today and why we're one of the oldest companies. I think I read something, oh, I forget the statistic, but basically a lot of network companies don't make it past the 10-year anniversary. And here you can see we started in 1980. We just celebrated 39 years. I think that's the right math. So it's amazing. And we've had ups and downs like every other company, but we've stayed in there and grown and are so strong because of the culture and because of the foundation of him. I could talk about Petter all day, but I want you to know what's really in our products and what's not in our products. So we are gluten-free, we're vegan certified, kosher, sustainably sourced, non-GMO, mineral oil, soy-free, paraben-free, no artificial sweeteners, no artificial flavors, and it's just so many more. We have this amazing not allowed list is what it's called. And basically anything that we think, how we found research could be potential or is potentially dangerous for you, we just do our best to take it out. And even beyond that, they just try and minimize the amount of ingredients that are in our products. We have everything. So we have everything from skincare to makeup to nutrition, which I think is the most surprising thing. A lot of people who maybe have heard about Arbonne, they don't know that we have nutrition and all these other things. We have a spa line. We have essential oils now. And here's the thing that really sets us apart. We are really able to claim that we are the number one global brand for healthy living inside and out. And what that means is that we have been doing all the things for a lot longer than anybody else. So a lot of people maybe have had nutrition and now they're trying to catch up with skincare, or they've had skincare and they're trying to catch up with nutrition. And, you know, our oils are relatively new, but a lot of those ingredients we've been working with for a long time. So it's just, we are just so ahead of so many other companies in terms of the quality of our products and the research that's behind them. And we just know that we don't compare to the other ones. We're way above any other brand. And it's because we actually give you results. So that's a big thing too, right? We don't just say what we are going to do. Our products actually do what they say they're going to do. They have personally transformed my skin and my health and my family's health. I'm so grateful for the Healthy Living program that we have. We have a 30-day program where it's a whole food program where we also put in Arbonne's products to help you really get the nutrients from the program. So it's an amazing program. I'd love to tell you more about that too. But the daily shifts that I've made with these products have increased my family's health by so much. It's amazing. So we have another call on that too if you want more information about that specifically, or obviously you can talk to me or your friend that's recommended you to this call. So I guess I just want you to leave this call knowing that there is a place for you. There's room for you in this business or in this brand. You know, maybe you're sitting there thinking, okay, you know what? I could totally do what Maggie's doing. She's just sharing authentically what she loves. She has totally fallen in love with the products, which of course we want you to try the products. That we're going to talk about that too. But, you know, even if you're just like, I don't even know, like kind of that's how I was. I had tried a little sample of the products, but I honestly it made sense to me. So if that's you and you think I can do that, I can be an Arbonne recruiter, then let me help you with next steps, or let your friend who got you on this call help you with the next steps. That little book, some more calls, talking with me in person or on a video chat like this. Maybe you're not so gung-ho, but you are interested in the business and you want to be a consultant, and maybe get a couple friends together and have them learn about it and see what they think. That's also being a connector, where you just you're like thinking, oh, I probably have 3 or 4 friends already that would be love to learn about this. So we can just start with a get together or a virtual get together and share with them and just see how it goes. Or you might just be thinking, I don't know about the network marketing part. It's so new. I need to learn more about that if I want to. Maybe I want to just be a shopper. Well, that's exactly, we definitely want you to walk away from this, try some products and see what you think. And usually people enjoy a 20 to 40% discount from our discount program. And so we can talk more about details of that too, just depending on where you're at. So at this point, I just want you to know that you can trust your heart with this. Whatever it is that it's telling you, that's exactly what you're supposed to listen to. And I hope that we can help you and encourage you to just go for whatever it is that you want to do, whether it's making some healthy shifts in your products or whether it's making some extra money for your family. We can help you do that. And I encourage you to just either contact me if I'm the one that sent this to you, or if a friend of yours, recommended to you. It's because we think the world of you, and we know that you are made for more, and that you are capable of whatever it is on your heart. So I'm gonna wrap it up now, but please get back to whoever sent you this call and ask us any questions and ask us what you think the best next step is for you. I hope you have a great day or night, whenever you're listening to this, and we'll talk soon. All right, bye.